apart, these three fences, and at the first of them, Al Dancer was clumsy there, out-jumped by Garlaw and Gavin Sheehan. From Al Dancer on the inside, better this time. Then the real whacker, and Sam Twiston Davis in third place over the last of the three railway fences. Out wide is Hitman in the blinkers for the first time, the mount of Harry Cobden. Strawfan Jack and Easy Game is held up, and at the back is Fantastic Lady. Turning right-handed and on the run now towards the pond fence with well over a circuit ahead of them. Garlaw leading from Al Dancer, the real whacker, and then on the outside is Hitman. 2 or 3 lengths away to Strawfan Jack and Easy Game almost together, and Fantastic Lady and Nico de Boinville still at the back of the field. This will be 3 out after another circuit. The pond fence, Garlaw is over, and they all jump that pretty well. Garlaw, Al Dancer round the inside as they make this turn back towards the grandstand. A plain fence coming up and then an open ditch on the outside portion of the final fence. Garlaw is up first from Al Dancer, the real whacker, who can be a trailblazer, but back in a share of third at the moment with Hitman on the right. On towards this ditch, Gavin Sheehan looking for a good stride there, found one on Garlaw, who jumped it well. Over on the far side then is Al Dancer as they race in front of the grandstand. Hitman is very handy. Then the real whacker in fourth. A gap to Easy Game. Strawfan Jack just bumped along for a couple of strides, and Fantastic Lady. On towards the high point on the racecourse before the turn, spinning downhill towards the Moor Lane fence. And it's Garlaw that leads the way by a couple of lengths to Al Dancer and Hitman. Then the real whacker in fourth place. Easy Game up on the outside of Strawfan Jack, and then at the back still is Fantastic Lady. On the descent towards the next now, fence number 11 coming up. Garlaw, Al Dancer, Hitman, the 1, 2, 3. 4 is the real whacker coming into this plain fence, and they're over. A bit slow was Strawfan Jack there, certainly out-jumped by Easy Game, and indeed by Fantastic Lady, who got closer into the back straight. The line of 7 fences in the back. Garlaw by 2.5 lengths or so to Al Dancer, Hitman. Between them is the real whacker going forward, going to this fence, and landed in second there, the real whacker. And these 4 have kicked 4 lengths or so clear of Easy Game at the next. And there, Al Dancer nodding on landing and loses ground. At the back, Easy Game with Fantastic Lady improving over the ditch. Very fluent jump by the leader, Garlaw. And Garlaw is 3 lengths clear of the real whacker, who's closing again on the flat with Hitman. Then behind them is Al Dancer, Fantastic Lady getting closer with Easy Game. And now struggling at the back is Strawfan Jack. Back towards the 3 railway fences, Al Dancer coming under a little bit of pressure. This is 6 out. Garlaw, the real whacker, 1 and 2 into it. Garlaw, real whacker. Then Hitman on the outside, travelling well. Al Dancer, Fantastic Lady, Easy Game over the next one. Garlaw, not too far ahead there from the real whacker, and now the last in the back straight. Garlaw up first. The real whacker just went through the top in second. Hitman is third. Fantastic Lady, she's making good progress into fourth. Then Easy Game has not been asked too many questions yet. Al Dancer looks to be struggling behind these, and so too is the other grey Strawfan Jack. Making their way back towards the pond fence, and the real whacker now looms up on the outside of Garlaw. Hitman is right there as well, though Harry Cobden is nudging away. Then Fantastic Lady and Easy Game as they run on towards 3 out. Garlaw has made so much of the running. The real whacker is almost alongside, and almost a line of 3 with Hitman out wide. And again, Garlaw probably best in the jumping department, and the real whacker had a bad landing, took a bad step there, and it's Hitman now into second. Fantastic Lady into third, and then Easy Game onto the second last. Garlaw taken on by Hitman. Then Fantastic Lady, who's made steady progress in the hands of Nico de Boinville, racing down towards the final fence, and Fantastic Lady has come there smoothly on the outside of Garlaw. Here's the last. Fantastic Lady lands ahead of Garlaw second, then Hitman in third, Easy Game, and up the hill Fantastic Lady, who was third to Hewick in this race 12 months ago, is going to go 2 places better today, and what a smooth display. Fantastic Lady wins the Oaksey Chase. from Garlaw in second. Hitman very tired crossing the line. An easy game back in fourth.
Yeah, it was a smooth display from a very good mare who had previous form in this race, as Simon said, and in 2024 she is the winner. The mare beats the boys, and she's won for Nico de Boinville and for Nicky Henderson, beating Garlaw, who ran a very nice race, I think, in second, as we take it back to the railway fences. Down the back and get the thoughts of Martin Dixon alongside, and she was ridden nice and cool and calm, and that's brought the best out of her.
Yeah, it has. She looked in good form, didn't she, last time out in the Topham, when she got hampered a good way from home, but a crucial stage of the race, and that didn't help her. But she travelled pretty well, as if she was back in good form, and this is her right at her best today. Patient ride from Nico de Boinville, picking them off. Garlaw got into a good rhythm out in front. His jumping was a lot better today under a positive ride in a smaller field. He's run a blinder, but he couldn't hold off the mare. The pressure was on Garlaw from a fair way out, so I think he's done well.
Yep.
The rail whacker came to him, but then he makes a bad mistake at the pond fence, and that does for his chance. Hitman, as we so often see with him, he just doesn't quite deliver at the end of his race. He's run well for a long way, but that finishing effort just isn't there.
Now, for her, as we said, she was third in this race 12 months ago. Two of her runs this season have been over the Grand National fences, a completely different scenario for her on this occasion. She's delivered her absolute best. I do think Garlaw's run an absolute cracker. With Hitman, you're never entirely sure what to predict. The blinkers on, I don't think he's certainly not resisted them. He's bang there for all that. At this point, his body language was looking that much more distressed than perhaps the other two. I think he'd run his race.
Yeah, it just seems that something holds him back a little bit at the end of his races, doesn't it? He's a horse that has shown lots of ability at various stages of his career, and he still shows that for a lot of his races, but the end product isn't there nowadays, and hasn't been for a while. But it was there with Fantastic Lady today. She was third behind Hewick in this race 12 months ago. I don't think the race was as strong as that this year, when you look with the benefit of hindsight what Hewick's gone on to achieve subsequently as well. But she was right back to her best today and did everything in the right way.
For one of her age, for a 9-year-old, she hasn't had much racing by any